Welcome to the Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our minds. I'm Joe Clark. Let's talk about T.J. Watt. It seems like every single week he does something to blow the mind of Steelers fans and make a winning play to turn the tide of Pittsburgh's game. But he doesn't get enough respect. It's ridiculous that some people think that Micah Parsons is in the same class of pass rushers and defenders as Watt. Make no doubt, Parsons is an athletic freak, but football is measured by productions, and Watt has Parsons beaten that department by a wide margin. Just this season, Parsons has 5 sacks to Watt's 8, and he's never had more than 13.5 in a season. Watt's the better player. The way I see all these discussions as they play out tirelessly on morning talk shows like Get Up on ESPN or Good Morning Football, when we break down the crop of pass rushers as it relates to Watt and, the guys like Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons. It's like Toy Story. Watt's Woody. He's the ex-favorite toy who gets passed up by Buzz Lightyear, who in this case is all, these other pass rushers, the Parsons, the Garretts, the Nick Boses of the world. They're all very good pass rushers. Don't take that away from them. They're all very good and they're very talented. Buzz Lightyear was a very good toy. He was cool. He had more capabilities as Woody. He could shoot lasers. But in the end, Woody was the old reliable, the leader of the pack. And at the end of the day, it was Woody who was the toy Andy wanted to hold on to at the end of Toy Story 3. That makes him the better toy. In this case, Watt is the better pass rusher. Watt is reliable. But we've seen him do this for years. We've seen him be an absolute beast before. So is it stale? It's not stale for Steelers fans. Is it stale in the national media? Maybe, but it shouldn't be. His interception against the Rams last week showed just how much Watt has to offer. Sure, he might not be jumping clean over offense linemen like Myles Garrett does and subjecting us to watch videos of Myles Garrett doing box jumps hundreds of times on TV every day because look at that. He did it in the offseason. He can do it in season. Yeah, Myles Garrett's very good, but he doesn't have the production T.J. Watt does. Micah Parsons, he's got a crazy speed-to-power ratio. We saw his pass rush against the Jets hundreds of times on TV. But he doesn't have the production T.J. Watt does. Watt just produces. He makes plays that win the Steelers games, and their 1-10 record without Watt shows just how important he is to the team. Just like Woody was the heartbeat of Andy's toys, Watt is the heartbeat of the Steelers. He's the most essential player on the field when it comes to winning, and week after week, he makes winning plays. He's one of the best players in the world, regardless of position, and it's time he gets that respect. Let's stop lumping him in with the rest of the Boses and the Garretts and the Parsons and the pass rusher group. Watt's in his own tier. He's a special pass rusher, and let's start recognizing that. Not even a special pass rusher, he's a special defender. The interception last week showed that. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Gazor and Dave Bryan every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Go Steelers.